He's back. We're talking Ray J and his next shenanigans. Come back and join me here on gskptv. Hello and welcome to gskptv, where we do reviews on movie, TV, books, life, current events, whatever. This is a safe place where we can talk about it all. I learn from you, you learn from me, we learn together. I want to say hello to all my peach trees and sunflower seeds. I want to thank you for being here today. If you are new, thank you for joining me, and I hope you like it enough that you'll come back. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, as I was saying in the intro, we are talking Ray J and his shenanigans, y'all. I just... Are we sure that what Ray J has going on ain't eating up his brain and not his heart? Because every time you look up, Ray J is somewhere cutting the damn food. Now, excuse me. It hasn't even been a week ago that he called himself coming out the closet. Excuse me. Like I said, as soon as you start recording, all this happens. But anyway, ridiculous. Anyway, I guess last week or so, he called himself coming out the closet. And I'm sure the closeted people wished he would have stayed in there because he is a total and complete embarrassment. He done come out the closet talking about what he'll do to a man and all this old craziness, and now here it is about a week later, and I can't play his videos because he curses and cusses so much, and I'm talking about he be saying the real cuss words, and it don't make no sense. He look like he be about half high still or half drunk or something. So you can't play him because, like I said before, I be having people watch my stuff that, ooh, Lord. I don't want to get embarrassed, okay? So, anyway, as I was saying, he called himself coming out the closet. And now, I guess he called himself defending his sister Brandy, her honor, because Mace and some other guy, Cameron, have come out and are talking about their past experiences, I guess, and dating Brandy. So, we have a clip. I'm going to let this little bit, actually, this is a short, and I'm going to let it play. I'll probably let it play a couple of times so we can hear it in its entirety, and then we'll go from there and talk about it.
For going off on Cameron, Mace, and former Bad Boy artist Shine, after they talked about how his sister Brandy used to jump from rapper to rapper. Fans pushed back on Ray J, saying that the guys were pretty respectful when talking about Brandy, while others were more concerned with Ray J's health, saying that he really needs to calm down. Okay, so Ray J is catching backlash for going off on Cameron, Mace, and former Bad Boy artist Shine, after they talked about how his sister Brandy used to jump from rapper to rapper. Fans pushed back on Ray J, saying that the guys were pretty respectful when talking about Brandy, while others were more concerned with Ray J's health, saying that he really needs to calm down. Okay, so Ray J is catching backlash for going off on Cameron, Mace, and former Bad Boy artist Shine, after they talked about how his sister Brandy used to jump from rapper to rapper. Fans pushed back on Ray J, saying that the guys were pretty respectful when talking about Brandy, while others were more concerned with Ray J's health, saying that he really needs to calm down. Okay, so Ray J is catching back.
Y'all, first off, it is good that Ray J would defend his sister's honor. Second off, Brandy ain't no saint, and she can be talked about just like anybody else can. And if she did what she did, she just did what she did. That don't make her any worse a person or any better of a person. And just because she's in the industry, that don't mean she's exempt. They are nothing but people, and they do the same things we do. Whether she been with one or 100,000, that's her business. Okay. And Ray J need to, for one, get somewhere and shut his mouth. That'd be the most important. That'd be the best thing that he could do for Brandy is get somewhere and shut his mouth. Take his medicine. I'm talking about his heart and his psych drugs because that boy needs something for his head.
407-487-2623.
He needs something for his head. That is ridiculous. Hold on just a moment, please. This may have been an important phone call that I have declined. Okay, no, I don't think it is. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, as I was saying, the best thing that Ray J can do for his sister is shut up. Because Ray J, you are considered, I am so sorry, you are a straight clown now. Nobody takes him seriously. And why would they? Look at how he conducts himself. He is ridiculous on every aspect of the word. He's talking stupid. He's looking stupid. He's doing something stupid. He's saying something stupid. It's just ridiculous how he carries on. If I was his sister, I would tell him about himself to mind his business because it's ridiculous. Now his embarrassment is spewing over to her and her affairs, whatever that is, you know. And now he's got his mouth in that. No, we don't need your mouth over here. Your life is already messed up enough. Don't be trying to mess up mine. Ray J, as I've said before, you need to get somewhere and sit down and shut up. Nobody is concerned with you coming at them or all that old bad talk about own gang and all that crap you be talking. Ray J, ain't nobody taking that seriously. These folks are laughing at you. You're not tired of being laughed at? Oh, excuse me. I know your family is tired of you being laughed at and talked about. They are definitely tired of you acting a fool. I know they are. They have to be if the public is tired of Ray J. They definitely are. And here's my thing about it. They've been talking about how sick Ray J. Let me tell you, Ray J is not as sick as he pretends to be. As they're pretending that he is, that man is not that sick. Yeah, he may have some little issues going on or whatever, but the way he's carrying on and the way they are allowing him to carry on, it's evident that he needs help, mentally and physically. Excuse me. And nobody has done anything to stop it. When I know that there are facilities full of people with mental and physical problems, I've worked in them. They need to take the proper steps to have Ray J committed somewhere where they can take care of him, make sure he takes care of his medicine, mentally and physically. Because he is just out of control. Maybe if they get him calibrated, he could go back to his music. Ray J hasn't sung or written anything in years. Put him somewhere where he can't get to alcohol and drugs and all this old foolish street. Because Ray J used to be the thing back in the day. He really did. He was on especially all the little black sitcoms. His little music was, teeny bopper black teen girl things. He was Brandy's little brother. He was the thing back then. Moesha. And now look at him. Every time he comes on the camera, every time you see him, he's acting a damn fool. Not every other time, not maybe this time, but every time you see Ray J, he is acting a damn fool. What was it, a month ago when he was doing them, excuse me, them fake ass concerts with the blood running down? Really? They still haven't cleared that lie up. Because that's just what that was. That was a lie. And somebody needs to come on and say, my son or my uncle is got mental issues, and stop pretending like there ain't nothing wrong with that boy's mind. Stop being ashamed of the fact that there is something wrong with his mind. Because it definitely is. I'm sorry, but he's not wrapped too tight. Excuse me. And from what I've seen, I think I know where it comes from. But that's neither here nor there. But somebody needs to stand up and get him taken care of. Go through the necessary steps. There is no shame in getting help for mental health. There's no shame. The shame is when you're walking around here and you don't know which way you're going. You don't know if you're coming or you're going. The shame is when you may harm yourself because you didn't get the correct and proper help. And mind you, I know in this day and age, for you and me, it may be hard to get and establish health care because the administration has ruined that for us. But for someone like Ray J, who has plenty of money, do not be fooled. Ray J has plenty of money. Okay? Don't let the public and don't let the propaganda of reporters and, and that kind of thing. That boy's got money. Music is not the only thing that Ray J does. Willie Norwood Jr., he does. And really, if we think about it, if I think about it, Willie Norwood is crazy like a fox. Because how is it you're able to keep all these million and billion-dollar businesses going, but you too crazy to walk across the road like you got some sense? Whenever the camera comes on, you go crazy. How is that? When the camera come on, you poor and broken. My sister's paying all my bills, and let me tell you something. Brandy and his mama is not paying his bills out of their pocket. Okay? Ray J's own money is being used to pay his bills. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that they wouldn't or they can't or anything of that nature, but they're not paying his bills. They're not paying. That is Ray J being more dramatic. They're not paying his bills. Ray J is paying his own bills. Ray J got plenty of money. Again, they may be managing his situation. I'm not saying that they can't or they won't or anything of that nature. But I do not believe that Brandy is paying his bills. He paying his own bills because that boy got money. And he'd have some more money if he'd get all them niggas from laying around and drinking and smoking and here's my thing. When he gets down so bad that he can't go to the bathroom for himself, I wonder how many of them are going to change his diapers. Them ones, them lingers on, them hangers on. I wonder how many of them, if he gets to the point that he can't feed himself, how many of them are going to feed him? How many of them are going to help him pay his bills if he ever gets to the point that he can't pay them? See, these are the things that Ray J needs to be sitting around talking about and thinking about, rather than trying to argue and threaten somebody that done lied or told the truth about whether or not they've been with your sister. Who cares? You need to, again, mind your business, Ray J. How you gonna run somebody else's life and you can't run your own? Let you tell her she paying all your bills, and now you got something to say about. Go sit down and shut up. You are an embarrassment, Ray J. You ain't nobody like that anymore. You've chosen to be the fool, the jester, the clown. Nobody's paying you any attention anymore. I'm sorry. And I know I was crazy about me some Ray J. Now you're that person that you used to laugh at when you thought you was cool. That's you now. You're that person nobody wants to hang out with because you're not that guy. That's you now. Everybody knows that you're buying friendship and they are selling it. Because your real friends would have told you, don't put that out there. Don't be saying that. Get somewhere and sit down, Ray J, and shut up. That's what your real friends would have been telling you. But since they're not real friends, they're just hangers on users. I wouldn't be surprised if Ray J didn't show up and something has happened to him because of his mouth and the company that he keeps. He makes all these bogus threats. Talking about what he'll do to men. And right now, if a man has too much bass in his throat, Ray J would allow that man to do the same things to him that he claimed he would do to somebody else. And like it. Ray J, please get somewhere and sit down. We so tired of you acting a fool. And like I said, I know your family is. They are tired of being embarrassed by you. Please be quiet. Take care of your health. Worry about that. And those children. Worry about that. You guys, I want to thank you for joining me here on gskptv, also known as Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, where we do reviews on movies, TV, live, books, all that old good stuff. We talk about it, we learn together. Like I say, you teach me, I teach you, I learn from you, you learn from me, and we learn all together. You guys, as I always say, wash your hands, wear your masks in crowded and public places. Thank you to all my peach trees and sunflower seeds. Until next time, as I always say, I am my brother's keeper. I love you. Bye.